Alright, we back with another video, and today we back on Dokkan Battle. These are my top 10 favorite LRs in Global Dokkan Battle. So just like the Dokkan Fest T-Wars, I'm only going to include characters that I actually have in my box, because I don't want to give any unfair opinions on characters if I don't actually have the means to use them, right? So, let's get started. Oh, well, one thing I should mention, I combined both Gacha Coin LRs and Dokkan Fest LRs, since I didn't have enough of either to do a separate list. Alright, let's get started. Number 10 will be none other than, and he just dropped on Global not long ago, Physical EZA LR Bardock. I was actually quite impressed with this guy's EZA, not gonna lie. I was pretty impressed. Key 4, 120% of stats. The Key 4 is pretty nice. So, Dokkan Battlefield will be pretty good with that. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Greatly lowers defense, who cares? But, yeah, this one's really good. It's weird that he only raises defense on his 18 key. I mean, the ceiling is actually pretty helpful for a Super Battle Road. But I find that weird that he doesn't greatly raise defense on his 18 key, only his 12 key. But nevertheless, he'll still be at crazy defensive levels. Attack and defense 100%, plus an additional 20% attack at the start of each turn. An additional 40% attack when performing an Ultra Super, so he is going to be doing pretty good attack numbers as well. Key 6 when facing only one enemy. Key plus 4 and plus additional 70% defense when facing 2 or more enemies. This right here, for Super Battle Road, the hardest content in the game, that's going to be... it's going to be perfect. And then this last part is really not that crazy. Key 12 and attack plus 100% only one time, which I think is weird. He should have just kept it. And performs a crit when there is an enemy whose name includes Frieza. That's not... Even though Frieza's pretty much the most iconic Dragon Ball villain at this point, that's not very common in this game. Links aren't bad, besides like Team Bardock. I mean, Saiyan Pride's not bad. Yeah, his key links aren't the worst. They're not. But he's a very big help on categories like Low Class Warrior, which really needed. Yeah, Pure Saiyan's absolutely needed another buff, right? No, definitely didn't. Neither did Goku Family. Team Bardock, I don't even know why they made that category, I'm not gonna lie. All Out Struggle needs all the help they can get. Special Element Warriors, I'll take more help, but that category is pretty good. Connect the Hope, Story Figures, and Trust the Will. Yeah, this Bardock is going to be a very, very strong option on pretty much all of those teams, so, yep. Physical EZA Bardock at number 10. Let's put him up on the board. Alright, number 9 is going to be none other than Int LR God Goku. This unit, if I made an underrated units list, this guy would probably be number 1. This guy does not get talked about enough. First of all, his leader skill, I don't care if it's 130% to stats. 4 key and 130 to pure Saiyans or hybrid Saiyans? What? First of all, he's like the only unit that does that. He leads a category that he's not even on. It's kind of weird. But, this is just, that's crazy. And greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn on 12 key. Greatly raises attack and defense for 3 turns on his 18 key. So, like, his defensive numbers are going to be okay. His attack numbers are kind of, nah, they're not really up to par in this day and age. 77% attack, key plus 1 up to 5 key, and defense was 11% up to 55% per pure Saiyan or Hyper Saiyan category ally on the team. Very easy to do. Pure Saiyan and Hyper Saiyan make up probably 70 to 75% of the whole freaking game. So, very easy to do. High chance of evading enemies' attack and performing a critical hit for 7 turns from the start of battle. This is why I still have him as one of my favorite units in the game. This high chance of evade, I know people have their feelings about dodge, but you can't deny that when it comes down to it, more times than not, dodge is gonna save you. Like, it's either gonna propel you to the next fight or propel you to the win, or send you back to the main menu. Like, dodge could be the make or break for you, and most of the time it's gonna be the make. If it's at least a 50% chance, which is a high chance. Yeah, this guy is still crazy. Amazing link set, godly power, warrior of gods, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, over in a flash. I wish he had another. I mean, he does have another key link, but I wish he had probably shocking speed or something. He probably should have shocking speed. But my only complaint is that he's not a fierce battle unit. He's a shattering the limit unit, which is, it sucks a little bit. Not gonna lie, but it's not the worst, right? And this guy is still. Well, Realm of Gods just got so many buffs. I don't know if you'd really run this guy. Same thing with Pure Saiyans. You could run this guy for Goku's family. When they get their Extreme Super Battle Rate, you can run it with them. Kamehameha too. Turtle School, absolutely. Miraculous Awakening, yes. Legendary Existence, Bond of Friendship, Accelerated. He has spots on all these teams, bruh. Don't sleep on this unit. He is nice. He's still got it. Alright, so number 8 is gonna be LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Now, this, I see some disrespect getting thrown the LR Super Saiyan 4's way, and it needs to stop because they're still crazy. There's just one. Forget about the leader skill. The leader skill's fine. There's just one complaint I have with this unit. This right here. He doesn't massively raise defense on his 12k. And that's the reason why Goku is better than this unit. Not saying this unit is bad at all. He is still amazing. He is still a killer. But that is the one reason why. Now, thankfully, it is easy for him and Goku to super. Additional key 2 per rainbow or STR keys for obtained. Like, it's definitely easy for them to super attack. So, like, you'll get this 18 key more often than not. But still, the times you don't get it, Goku's still gonna have a defensive buff. Meanwhile, Vegeta is gonna get clapped up. Like he's gonna get you killed. Active skills still amazing on him and Goku. Can be activated from the 4th turn from the start of battle. I mean, when it's just a turn restriction and nothing else, it's fine. That's perfect. Link set is godly. Super Saiyan, Saiyan Roar, Prepare for Battle, Saiyan Pride, Fierce Battle. It's got amazing links. Shadow Dragon Saga needs help. They're on life support. Every other one of these teams though is okay. Where the Rebels is okay. Series is okay. Yeah, like he's not on bad teams. Again, GT Heroes is great, and he definitely has a spot on this team, as well as Vegeta's family, Giant 8 Power. Like he has spots on these teams. Shadow Dragon Saga. Yeah, this is still a crazy unit. Don't sleep. He is still good. Alright. So, and number 7 is his exact counterpart, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Basically everything that Vegeta had, Goku just has in reverse, and I think it's better. Only thing is, Vegeta starts with more start of turn defense at first. That's the only thing. Goku starts with more start of turn attack at first. But this right here is why I think Goku's better. That, and I do think he leads a better category. I do think Goku's family craps all over Vegeta's family, if I'm being completely honest. But that right there is why I think he's better. That right there. And I do think he's on a couple of better teams. Like Kamehameha, Goku's family, Turtle School. He is on some better teams than Vegeta, but again, they're both still crazy, but because of the 12 key effect, I'm going to put Goku ahead of Vegeta at number 7. Alright, number 6 will be none other than SCR LR EZA Broly. As you can see, before his EZA, he sucked. He was only good for World Tournament, and that was it. Well, now, he's not only the World Tournament god, he's the Super Battle Road, he's great in Super Battle Road, he's great in long events, he's just great. I think you can argue that he's really a top 10 unit in the game. I'm going to be honest with you. This AoE, amazing for World Tournament, obviously, and Super Battle Road. Attack and defense was 50%, pretty good. Plus an additional attack and defense was 50%. And launches an additional super, a guaranteed super, when he performs the first super, which is more often than not. Key 5 when there is a pure Saiyan or Hyper Saiyan category enemy. Again, that's like 70 to 75% of the game, so easy. And he's super effective against all types. And guarantees a hit when there's a Goku family category enemy. So in World Tournament, if there's a Goku family enemy present, done. It's done. Get them all out of here. Yeah, a GT Legendary Goku event, OG Legendary Goku event. He's stupid, man. He's crazy. Only complaint is I don't like Berserk. I just don't like that link. The fact that you have to be under 50% HP for it to activate is ridiculous. That's just, it's so stupid. They should have changed that like they changed Big Bad Bosses. And the fact that he doesn't have Big Bad Bosses actually annoys me too. But yeah, Resurrect the Warriors movie bosses, Pure Saiyan, full power. Target Goku. Target Goku needs another leader. Exploding Rit. He has a spot on all of these teams. Quite a few of these teams he is the best unit on too. So yeah, this Broly, he's a monster. It's a shame that the LR EZAs after him have just not been up to par with this guy. Alright, so we get into the top 5. Number 5, STR LR UI Goku. He's amazing. What more can I say? He's amazing. Disables enemy guard is sorry. No, I'll take it, but it's not wow. Right. Attack and defense plus 77%. Cool. Great chance of evading enemy attack. Right here. More often than not, this guy will be saving you. He'll be saving your butt in Super Battle Road more often than not. And that's for the first 7 turns from the start of battle. And then he gets a high chance to do it starting from the 8th turn. So it's like he'll still have it. So he's still okay for long events too. He also gets additional ki up to 7, additional attack and defense up to 77 with each attack evaded. So that's why the great chance is that, that's why it's so important. It builds this guy up, and fully built up, he's a monster. He is a monster when he's fully built up. Godly, amazing, stupendous link set. Has spots on all of these teams. He is still an absolute runnable unit in all of these teams. He's arguably still a top 10 unit in the game, and he's a year old. Like, he's legit a year old. It's crazy, man. They was on one when they made him, and in a good way. Alright, so number 4. Probably the most well-designed unit in Dokkan Battle history. SDR Goku and Vegeta, aka the Super Vegeta unit. They can tank in this form. They're amazing. They raise their attack and defense. They get damage reduction. The medium chance of launching an additional super. So it would be another stack of this. Plus with that damage reduction, it will be stupid. They have the best key mechanic in the game. Get an additional key per key sphere obtained. One of the best key mechanics in the game. They'll never struggle. And this right here can be activated when HP is 77% or less starting from the 4th turn of battle. Not bad. Because in Super Battle Road, you will get to below 77%. Right? You will get below there. These guys link Saiyan Warrior Race, Experience Fires, Saiyan Lineage, Shocking Speed, Prepare for Battle. They're crazy. They are just crazy. And they're staples on all these teams. They're the best unit on a lot of these teams, actually. But now, let's look at the GOAT right here. Super Vegeta. Now, I've seen a lot of disrespect thrown this guy's way. They really think this guy is terrible for Super Battle Road. And that's just not true. Now, alright, because he foresees enemy super attacks for 10 turns, which is godly, amazing, stupendous, incredible. If you throw him in front of those super attacks, obviously he's going to die. He is not a defensive unit like that. He's really not. But this is still the most offensive unit in the game. No questions asked. Hands down. Still the best. First of all, this 50% heal is amazing. Attack and defense was 150%, medium chance of performing a crit. Vegeta units you want to build full crit. You want to build them full crit because you want to take advantage of this right here. Oh my god. When he starts critting with these counters, those counters are the exact reason why I say he is still the best offensive unit in the game. Hands down. And then the foresee enemy super attacks is like, okay, he's not really defensive, but you know where to not put him now. He's amazing, bruh. Link set is amazing. This Super Vegeta is crazy, dog. He is crazy. I love this unit. Really, this unit could go up. Alright, number 3. I'm gonna be completely honest. Number 3 and number 2 can change. You can switch them, but number 3 for right now, I have the LR Name It Goku. Stacks defense on 12 key, amazing. I like that better than Frieza's, because Frieza stacks his on his 18 key. And the thing is, these units can super up to 4 times, so that means Goku could get 4 stacks of defense. Meanwhile, Frieza at best can only get 1. 159% attack and defense, launches an additional super within the same turn after receiving an attack, so you'd want to run them slot 1 if you can, if they're not going to take too much damage. I have noticed Frieza does start with a little bit more defense than this guy. Additional 59% and medium chance of launching an additional second or third attacker. He gets key every turn, and see, this is where Frieza starts to look a little better in my opinion. 59% attack when there's an extreme class enemy, and performs a crit when there's an enemy whose name includes Frieza. Frieza has that the opposite, and because there's more super class enemies and there's more Gokus in the game than Frieza's gonna be shelling out a whole lot more damage more consistently than this Goku is. His active skill is amazing. His active skill condition is not so amazing. Can be activated when facing only one enemy whose class is extreme and HP is 30% or less. Like, it's too much. There's too much here. But they don't need the active skills, which is great. Link set is godly. I wouldn't change it for the world. He's the best unit on a lot of these categories. This Goku is a monster, don't get me wrong. I just think the Frieza is a tiny bit better, which is why I have LR AGL Frieza at number 2. Leader skill is pretty good. Sworn enemies is okay. This is where I feel like Goku wins against Frieza, is the super attack effects right here. Yeah, because Frieza can only get the stack once. Meanwhile, Goku can get it 4 times. Same thing with Goku's. His attack and defense is a little bit lower. Launches an additional super. All of that. It's pretty much the same as Goku's. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 100% for 6 turns from the start of turn. So, great for Super Battle Road. And then he lowers his attack and loses all his defense. From that part of the passive from the 7th turn on. So he's still good for long events because of the stacking, but not as good as he would be in short events. Key 1, blah blah blah. Plus an additional attack plus 50% when there's a super class enemy, and performs a crit whose name includes Goku. I think that's where Frieza wins, and I think that's why I would put Frieza a little bit above Goku. It's just easier for him to get these crits off and do crazy damage. And it's also easier for him to get the active skill off, even though I still think it's pretty stupid. Super class is just way more common than extreme class, so yeah, he wins in that regard. Frieza's Link set is great for other Frieza units, cooler units. Big Bad Bosses is the best Link in the game, and he has it. Frieza's a staple on a whole bunch of these teams, best unit on a whole lot of these teams. Frieza's a god, man. They really hit the mark with Frieza and Goku during the 350 million download celebration. Now let's take a guess. Who do y'all think is gonna be number 1? Who do y'all think? It's the GOAT right here. It's the GOAT. My only complaint with this guy, I don't care for Miraculous Awakening category. I don't care for it that much. Reps Universe 7 is amazing. Although small, it is amazing. This right here. The high chance of performing a crit for one turn. So if you double super, they're doing guaranteed crits, and they can triple super? Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Great chance of evading enemy's attack. Key up to 5 with each attack evaded, plus an additional 30% defense within the same turn after evading an attack. And I noticed, when he doesn't evade an attack, but if he evades one attack and gets this stack, he'll be okay. Like, he won't take too much damage. Unless it's from a super, an extreme super battle rate or something. Medium chance of launching an additional super. I've seen that a lot. HP is 50% or less at the start of character's attacking turn. After character receives attack 3 or more times in battle, he revives. This right here is why I think he's still the best unit in the game. Just the fact that you're able to revive, like, the fact that he's able to bring you from the brink of death. He's able to bring you back from going to the main menu, back into the fight with another chance. Like, that's insane to me. Now, him getting 3 times is not very common. Which is why his counterpart, Vegeta, I think that's the one thing he has over him. I think his is a little bit easier to get. He has to get hit 7 times, but he doesn't dodge. This guy dodges every 2 seconds. So, yeah. Again, I didn't have Vegeta on here because I didn't get him from the 6-year anniversary, unfortunately. Active skill hits very hard. Can be activated when HP is 50% or more, starting from the 4th turn of battle. Not bad. That's not bad at all. Link set is... Does he have the best link set in the game? He might. He really might. Oops, the wrong way. He's the best unit in the game on all these categories. He's the best. Because he's just the best unit in the freaking game. He's a GOAT. He's a GOAT. This man is a GOAT. And shout out to that card art, by the way, too. I love it. Love that card art. Yeah, that's everybody. There was a couple options here. 1 or 2 or maybe memes. Tech LR Vegeta and STR Gogeta, they've started to age a little bit. They're still really good, and they still do the most damage and stuff when they're fully built up. Like, it's still crazy. The APT is stupid on them. Tech LR Gohan, I don't know what it is. Just they love holding the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan teams. I don't know what it is. Because he's great, but you gotta pair him with a movie hero's Goku. And when he dropped, there wasn't really a movie hero's Goku that was amazing like that. So, and his active skill is so stupid. You have to do so much to get it. And LR Gohan, his DCA just dropped on global. He's saying he's bad is just completely false. Like, that's blasphemy. But saying he's a disappointing EZA, that's definitely true. He's no longer the best unit in the game like he once was, and it seemed like they were scared to make him that once again. It seemed like they were scared. That's our Bojack. He's got to be the best aging unit in the game. When paired with SDR Bojack, oh my god, he is so stupid. When he gets his EZA, look out. He's going to be a top 10 unit in the game. This AGL LR Gohan, he's great for long events. He's great for long events. Just one big problem. You can never see a Super Saiyan 2 form. I literally forget that it's in the card. I forget that he can even do that because the condition is so stupid. But y'all already know that. They were smoking blunts when they were on AGLR Gohan. Yeah, I think the placement for all these units is great. Oh, I forgot to mention Frieza and Goku. They both have this is another big reason why they're amazing. They both have Mega Colossal on both 12 and 18 key. So, like, when you see them do their 18 key and then their 12 key attack stat isn't that far behind, it's because they both do Mega Colossal. Crazy damage. But, yeah, that's my top 10 favorite LRs in Global Dokkan. We getting ready for Tech Gogeta to drop. Hopefully I'll pull him, but, this game don't like me. But, yeah, I will see y'all later. Peace.